Hello and good morning and welcome to another video. So for today's video we are going to be creating 3 ingredient recipes for the whole day. Now, I saw this done on BuzzFeed and I just thought it was really fun, and I wanted to try recipes that people maybe hadn't seen before, because I think there's quite a few recipes that people whack out with the whole 3 ingredient thing. So I'm going to do ones that are a bit different, and hopefully during this time of self-isolation where we're trying to use up things in our house, it will help you come up with some new ways of cooking and creating. Some of these recipes I've tried, some of these recipes I haven't. There's one in particular that I know you guys are gonna love. Absolutely love it. Literally, yeah, love it. Just a quick disclaimer, I included salt, pepper, water, oil as like cupboard essentials. This was just a bit of fun. Obviously I could have just had butter on toast with a packet of crisps as one of my meals, but I wanted to try things that you could try at home that were a bit different, that were still things that you might have in your cupboard, hopefully. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. Peace out. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is pancakes. Now, there are loads of different 3 ingredient recipe pancakes, because pancakes are essentially 3 ingredients anyway, aren't they? This one, that's so cool! It's got broccoli on it, that's cool. This recipe is so super simple. You only need flour and baking powder. You don't need any eggs, you don't need any milk, you don't need anything like that. I'm going to show you it now so you can kind of follow along at home. So I actually cut a lot of things out. I'm just using the flour. I'm going to use plain flour, baking powder, and the water, which obviously I said doesn't really count as ingredient, and the maple syrup. So this is the recipe if you do want to make it. And obviously if you don't have flour, you can blend up some oats. So catch 22, there's no combination of words I can put on the back of my postcard. Shaboom! And we're just gonna mix it together like so. Now we have our lovely pancake. Normally I just spoon the mixture on like a free spirit, but actually I'm gonna be weighing it out exactly as it says. So it says 1/4 cup. Here's the pancake station, getting ready to bubble up. Do your thing, sweetie. Okay, we've done the first flip and it's looking good. I think we might, can we fit 2 on there? Little tip for fatter pancakes, I don't think this works so much for crepes, is to keep them warm if you want to like eat them all at the same time. Get a little tea towel, obviously a clean tea towel. Oh, this one's clearly a bit worse for wear. And you just pop them in the tea towel as if they're having a nice little snooze, like that. And then it keeps them warm, but it doesn't affect them. I mean, 2 was already ambitious enough, and for some reason I thought we needed a 3rd in there. Here we go. So here we go, I'm gonna try them. I never know whether to go through all 3 or eat them one individually. What's that from? Kapowie. Kapowie.
You're not a Disney fan.
It's ringing a bell, but I can't figure out what one.
She's not a true Disney fan.
Hannah Montana?
No.
Delicious. What a great start to the morning. So we're actually preparing lunch, but then we're going to go backwards. So last night, I'm going to put in the footage now of me preparing my focaccia. So this is literally the easiest focaccia. Now, I normally use bread flour for this recipe, but I don't know if anyone else has been struggling to get bread flour, but we literally are down to our last like section. And this recipe, actually I just realised, says all-purpose flour, which I believe in America means plain flour. So I'm going to be testing it with plain flour. We'll see how it affects the dough. This is literally so easy, and obviously it's 3 ingredients, and we love that. 5 grams of yeast. Actually, yeast.
Sounds like Jessie.
Yeast. Oh, Jessie, we hope you're okay. We miss you, brother. Put it together, bring it to a nice wee little dough. So it will look lumpy, and it won't look like a bread dough just yet. No, but trust me. So what you do now is you cover it and you put it in the fridge for 12 hours, and then tomorrow morning you take it out and you like ruffle it around a bit. We've got a little reusable cover on, and it's gonna go in the fridge. Good night, do your thing, sweetie. See, it has been resting. I actually halved the recipe that I will link down below, which I also, oh yeah. Is we have our lined tin here, and you put 2 tablespoons of oil in there. Bish bash bosh. Genuinely, like, I've used this recipe so much, and every time it's come out great. However, only situation is that normally I add like garlic and rosemary and things like that. Just rotating, hips rotating, and then we put it in the oil and rotate in the said oil. We leave that to prove for 3 to 4 hours. So we get a clean tea towel again and leave her. This is the recipe that I think you guys are absolutely gonna love. Basically, my auntie is a celiac, so she can't have obviously gluten and things like that. And she was the one that actually introduced me to this recipe. 3 ingredient peanut butter cookie recipe. And when I tell you, I've actually had better feedback about these cookies than I would have a normal cookie. They are so good and obviously so easy to make. Normally I'm dubious about 3 ingredient cookies and things like that, but these aren't like the healthy oat banana ones. They're just like proper cookies and they taste so good. And if you do try it, please tag me on Instagram, GraceBeef97, because I love seeing you guys and what you make. It just really makes me very happy.
You're so precious when you smile.
Now I won't lie, I normally do add chocolate chips to this recipe, but obviously that would take it to 4 ingredients, and we're not about to do that. So. With no meat. And so my auntie actually said that for her, what works better is when she just like rests on the side, because otherwise it's a bit sticky. But it's never been too sticky for me. So I think it totally depends on what peanut butter you use. So you could definitely play around with this recipe. You could definitely add things to it. You could probably, I wonder if you added baking powder, what would happen? Like add some nuts, add some dried fruit, add some chocolate. So they just go into the oven and we're gonna let them do their thing. Here you go, boys, do your thing. A boom, 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 and a bang, bang, bang. Okay. Here we go, a little peanut butter cookie moment. I let them cool for a little bit and then put them on a cooling rack. Here are the cookies. They're so good. You can see like that little chewy gooey bit in the middle, but crisp on the outside. Okay, so it is 11:10. And I'm actually gonna make one of those TikTok coffees because it's the only other time that I've liked coffee. Granted, I don't like it when it gets like this much of the coffee at the end. I like it when it's mixed in with the milk. I did a vlog on this if you want to check that out. It's on my vlog channel, which is Extra Grack. They're very chilled, like daily vlog type of thing. So you get this lovely frothy bit. So we take our cup and our ice globes. Who doesn't want an orb of ice in their beverage? Look at it. Just look at it. Then you mix it all in. But can you see it's like all frothy on top? For some reason it really struggles to be mixed in. Getting a bit overexcited there I was. Maybe I don't like it, but it tastes like too coffee-y. I don't think I like it anymore. So it's nearly lunchtime. We're about to cook the focaccia. This is what she looks like. Stunning little girly whirly. Some olive oil on your fingertips, like that. And then you dimple it. Put a little bit of sea salt on there. Put it in the oven. Okay, now for lunch, we're gonna do one of those baked eggs in an avocado situations, which I've seen a lot, and I've seen this so much, and I've seen it done so many different ways, is I'm gonna do the whites in one half of the egg and the yolk in another, because lots of people use 2 eggs and 2 avocados. But I feel like that's quite a lot. Bake these in the oven with the egg in it, which I don't know how I feel about a warm avocado, but we're all for trying new things here. Ah, no! Oh, the egg white's gone like everywhere. So stressful. You know, like in flubber, where it just moves, but the egg yolk is in there. And then we put a little bit of salt and pepper, and then we put it in the oven. Here is my 3 ingredient focaccia. Okay, so for lunch we've obviously got our 3 ingredient focaccia, and then we're gonna have the avocado eggs, so that's 2 ingredients, and I'm gonna top it off with chives, which is our 3rd ingredient. Down at the bottom, here they are, little chivy chives. I'm gonna take one of you. Here is the avocado and egg. I'm gonna cut up the focaccia.
didn't know it's going to do that.
Oh my.
No, which ones?
Look at that. Yup. You're jealous of my lunch?
Yeah.
Are you? Right, let's try hot avocado. It's quite nice. Having a peanut butter cookie for dessert.
No, it's like fried, isn't it? I've seen it.
What do you
Really
think?
Sweet.
That's really sweet.
Too sweet.
What?
Too sweet. I like the bit of
Salt.
Salt. Shall we be having
That's a very
another?
sensible thing to do.
Hey guys, what's up? So I'm about to make pudding. Now pudding, I feel like it's kind of a cop-out. It's not like a proper recipe, if you get what I mean, but it is. Basically, we're going to be making a chocolate cake. Now I've actually seen like chocolate cakes which use real life. I'm just greasing the tin with some oil because that's one of our cupboard staples. Hang on, let me focus. Let me just do this first. Trying out one of these recipes that I have seen so much and I've been requested to make it so much. Technically, I feel like this is a complete get out of jail free card, but at the same time, I am so intrigued if it's gonna work or not. To make this cake, we have Coca-Cola and cake mix. I feel like cake mix personally counts as more than one ingredient, but it's still a store cupboard thing that you have and it won't go off. So we're gonna try it. I'm sorry if this isn't count. We will be having a late night snack as well that is a proper recipe if you're really butthurt, okay, about it not being a proper recipe. And I know people are gonna freak out. They're gonna... I can actually hear you freaking out behind the laptop. I was just intrigued, okay? Don't come for me. 330 mils of Coke. You're actually supposed to use a can of Coke, but this is what we have. Then you add it to the cake mix, and apparently the key is to fold it in. Do not whisk it in. Also, I'm not gonna tell any of my family, so when they try it, they won't know that it's got Coke in. So folding away, I'm not gonna lie, it smells incredible. It says to bake for 23 to 28 minutes. This smells incredible, but also smells like it could be a little bit... I'm not convinced with them. They look a little bit flat on the old... the icing, which is a definite... I mean, it technically counts as an ice in one ingredient because it's all one thing. Okay, this is what it looks like. It does look more fudgy than normal. We lost a bit there, but we've had a bit of a whoopsie. I thought Mum had got the chicken out from the freezer. She thought I had. So together, neither of us got the chicken out of the freezer, and it is nearly 5 o'clock, and the chicken frozen right here. So this video is actually going to be a two-parter, not a two-parter. We're going to have two dinners because I do want to show the original recipe that I had. So we're going to have that chicken recipe tomorrow, which is the recipe we're supposed to have tonight. So you're getting extra content, aren't you, lucky dogs? I'm doing this like, it's called like bacon pasta, and I'm going to have that. The family's just going to have egg and chips, which is technically 2 ingredients. It is 2 ingredients, however, I feel like you want more exciting things than that, that's the whole point. Okay, here is the chocolate fudge cake. So in here we have the garlic bacon frying away. We've got the spaghetti over here, just draining off, don't judge. And we're just gonna coat it. Oh, no! No! I'm just gonna keep washing this and hope for the best. Just gonna toss it. Cannot believe that I did that. It just dropped in the soapy sink. I'm hoping it'll be okay. It'll just be like sterilised. I've just washed it off. And here we have it. Very, very simple garlic bacon pasta. Should be chicken teriyaki, but we're having that tomorrow instead. We've had many fails today. I don't need any salt because obviously the bacon's got the salt in. So there we go. Let's try it.
You got bubbles now.
Yeah, it just was a bit soapy, but I wasn't about to waste pasta. I mean, I think I know what I'd rather. That's actually less ingredients than this, that's 2, but I want to try some new recipes. Can't say it was my favourite meal ever. What's it got?
And add in that.
A perfumey taste, a bit like Oreos.
Interesting. Do you want to know what I made it with? You didn't know that. I didn't say anything about this cake, did I? Just so they know.
It's going to be something light. I don't think it is, but it's something like an unusual ingredient like beetroot or
Shall I tell you?
Go on.
It's box like Betty Crocker, but instead of eggs and oil, you use Coca-Cola.
Really?
Yeah? Is it rank?
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, let me try
I
it.
like that perfumey kind of. I kind of get the Coke thing.
Yes, it's alright.
Is it a greens thing?
Chloe.
You don't like Cocoa Pops? There's some Frosties. 9:10 and it's snack time. I was gonna make ingredient Nutella mug cake, but I'm actually gonna save that for pudding tomorrow when I make the teriyaki chicken. I'm just gonna have a bowl of Cocoa Pops because Cocoa Pops and almond milk, 2 ingredients. Technically, I can confirm late night cereal does hit different. Hello, so it is dinner time in a minute. We're going to be trying out this 3 ingredient recipe. It is chicken teriyaki. Now I will be having it with rice as an extra ingredient, but the 24-hour recipes have technically finished yesterday. I just really wanted to try this for you, and we're also going to do a Nutella mug cake. So kind of fun, kind of here for it. The trick with BuzzFeed recipes is to always look at the comments, and this says please lessen the soy sauce to 1/2 cup and sugar to 1/3 cup. So that is what we will do. Here we have the mixture. Just mix it together until it starts to boil. Bubble, boil, toil and bubble, but what's that phrase? Bubble, boil, toil and... What's that phrase? Bubble, boil, toil and trouble.
Bubble, toil and trouble.
Hubble, bubble. There you go. Okay, here's the teriyaki. It's supposed to bubble up a bit more. And then I'm gonna pour it over mine. But in the picture they like cook it with the chicken, but we've got chicken thighs and they're cooking in here. That lovely and thick now. No, I'm not gonna lie, the challenge isn't really today, is it? So I'm gonna have some broccoli with it. It's mainly the chicken we're tasting, alright? Here you go, here's the teriyaki.
Is that all?
There's not
How's
much,
it going to
is there?
survive us all?
I'm gonna try some on the rice.
Can I?
So halfway through eating, and we actually rate it, don't we? It's quite nice, and what works well is it's spreads throughout the rice really well. There's still some left in there, and it kind of covered all the rice, all the chicken. Chloe?
Yeah, it's lovely.
We quite approve of that. Oh, the chocolate fudge cakes get real nice. Real nice. You what?
I made these jokes.
You made them?
Yeah.
Go on. There you go. I'm making myself chocolate mug cake. Where are all our mugs? 112 grams of Nutella. I'm using the free from, obviously, Nature's Store hazelnut and cocoa one. This better be good because this stuff is so precious to me. I do not want to waste me some good Nutella. What's great about this is if you don't want to have a full cake because there's only one of you and you don't think you're going to eat it, this is perfect for you, literally perfect. So now we have mixed together our chocolate spread and our egg. We are just going to add in our flour. Here we go. It goes into the microwave for 2 minutes, obviously without a metal spoon. So this is it, 2 minutes. Kind of dry. All right, let's try it. That's actually quite good. I like that. Well done. I hope you enjoyed that video. I had a lot of fun experimenting with recipes. Leave your favourite 3 ingredient recipe down below. Also, if there's any videos you want me to do during isolation. Love you all loads. Hope you are staying safe. Peace out.